me, this class will be awesome. So let's get started. I'm starting with chocolate cake. If you know anything about me, you will know chocolate cakes are by far my most preferred cakes, and I have them in different layers and shades. If I can remember very well, I have about 15 different recipes of chocolate cake. But you know what, this is my go-to chocolate recipe. This one is the everyday chocolate cake I make that drives my customers like, what did you put in there? So I'm going to be sharing it with you. I've done it for like 4 years, and the review is great. So I'll be sharing it with you. The recipe will be on your screen right now. Pause this video now and take your time to write down the recipe. Are you still watching? I say pause it. Yes, that's me. That's how I teach, and that's how I play. Okay, in this recipe we will be making use of all-purpose flour, brown sugar, white sugar, cocoa powder, salt, eggs, yogurt, natural yogurt, mayonnaise, coffee, oil, baking soda, and then of course melted chocolate. But this chocolate I'm using today is butterscotch flavored chocolate. Okay, that's what I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be using a little bit of evaporated milk too. Okay, so it's a 1-pot mix stuff, but the only thing I'm going to do, follow your recipe. Okay, this is 2 cups of flour, and I'm just going to pour in the sugar. All right, and with my hand just mix it. The cameraman will not be showing you my face, you will be seeing the bowl more. Okay, so I'm going to pour the cocoa powder. Make sure you sift all your ingredients. You don't ever use any ingredient that is not sifted. Okay, so right now I'm going to add my pinch of salt. It's that simple. And my coffee, 1 tablespoon of coffee. If you like your coffee tasting out really strong, you can use 1.5, but 2 we already be giving one kind of taste. The cocoa I use is Dutch processed cocoa. Okay, so look at it. The only dry I have not added is soda, baking soda. So I'm going to leave that for why. I'm just trying to cross-check to make sure all my dries are here. Okay, I'm going to turn in the oil, and I am going to, put in my eggs. If you don't trust your eggs, please don't do what I have done. All right, my yogurts, just have all that in there. It's about 1 cup or half cup is good. Then my mayo, they don't have my preferred mayo. My preferred for baking is Bama. Okay, if you can get it, it's pretty. All right, and yeah, we are almost there. Boiling water. Half cup of boiling water. Boom. And then I'm going to mix this for like 3 minutes on high. The reason I'm teaching you with this is because I don't want anybody to say, I don't have mixer, I don't have this, I don't have that, so I couldn't work with what I have. You can work with what you have, okay? Now the last thing I'm going to add is half cup of milk, evaporated milk. If you like, at this point you can turn this half cup of evaporated milk to buttermilk. It's still very much okay. Okay, turning it to buttermilk means, let me hold this and do it. Give me vinegar. Yeah, half cup of milk with half tablespoon of vinegar, and yes, I leave it to sit for like 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes, but most preferably 5 minutes. And I'm going to empty that in. All right, the chocolate, melted chocolate, you can use any chocolate. I just like the aroma of this butterscotch I just got from Malaysia. You know, I just like it. If not, I would have used the normal dark chocolate. If you use the normal dark chocolate, it kind of make your chocolate cake richer. Okay, taste more chocolatey. But having said that, there's no harm in doing what I'm doing on high. My total mixing time is 3 minutes 30 seconds. The aroma, the taste, everything is just gorgeous. It's right. Then somebody was asking about flavor. Chocolate has its own taste already. You may if you want to, but honestly, I'm just not a fan of adding flavor to chocolate cake. But vanilla flavor is great. All right, you can now pause. Oh my, don't taste it. If you do, you will finish licking it before you bake it. That I can promise you. Look at it. If you are working with a stand-up mixer or a tabletop mixer, please stop, pause, and try to stir like this. Like you stir, you turn the side, the base, so that it's all properly incorporated. Okay. So with or without any big mixer, I can do whatever I want to do with this cake. I'm trying to disengage. All right, I'm good. My chocolate cake looking and sitting pretty. This will do 8 inches, 2 of 8 inches for me. Some of you will think I've forgotten the baking soda. What happens is that's the very last thing you put, and as you put it with maybe a tablespoon of vinegar straight off to the oven. Your oven must have started heating before now, and all right, just going to pour it like that. Just going to take vinegar, 1 tablespoon. You see that reaction, you don't waste it. Thank you. So I like to still turn it all together. You see? Awesome. If you want them to be equal, you could scale to make sure you have equal butter in each pan. Yes, you can line your pan, but my pans are so nice that you don't have to line them except in very few cases when I'm making extra soft cakes. This one is really very soft, but it can also cook like this. And the way you put this inside the oven, you steam bake. Okay, let's say this is the base of your oven, the inside of your oven. You put a bowl of water in a tray like this inside, then you put your rack over it, and you put this on top of your rack like this. Allow it to bake like that in a moist and humid environment. Your cake will come out very. I'll show you before the end of the class. So that's it about our chocolate cake. We will tidy up, come back and do our chocolate cookies.